Good evening. This is Akashvani. I'm Saira Mujtaba with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi lays foundation stone and dedicates to the nation railway projects worth over 2,800 crore rupees at Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Also lays foundation stone for national highway projects worth more than 1,000 crore rupees. NDA government completes 100 days of its third consecutive term at the centre today. Prime Minister asserts big decisions taken for empowerment of poor, farmers, youth and women during the period. Arvind Kejriwal resigns as Delhi Chief Minister. AAP leader Atishi stakes claim to form government. Stage set for first phase of assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow. 24 seats spread over 7 districts to go to polls in this phase. Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav says developing countries need over $5 trillion to meet climate goals. And in hockey, India lift Men's Asian Champions Trophy for record 5th time after defeating host China 1-0 at Sassanboyer. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today laid the foundation stone and dedicated to the nation railway projects worth more than 2,800 crore rupees at Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Mr. Modi also laid the foundation stone for national highway projects worth more than 1,000 crore rupees. Besides, the Prime Minister launched Subhadra, the flagship scheme of Odisha government. It is the largest single women-centric scheme and is expected to cover over 1 crore women. The Prime Minister released the first installment to nearly 10 lakh beneficiaries of Pradhan Awas Yojana PMAY Gramean across the country. He took part in Grih Pravesh celebrations for 26 lakh beneficiaries of PMAY Gramean and Urban and handed over house keys to them. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister said, the state has reposed great faith in its party and they will leave no stone unturned in fulfilling people's aspirations.
जो सपने उड़ीसा के गांव, गरीब, दलित, आदिवासी ऐसे हमारे वंचित परिवारों ने देखे हैं, जो सपने हमारी माताओं, बहनों, बेटियों ने, महिलाओं ने, जो सपने हमारे मेहनतकश मध्यम वर्ग ने देखे हैं, उन सबके सपने भी पूरे होंगे, ये मेरा विश्वास है और महाप्रभु का आशीर्वाद है.
Earlier, Prime Minister Modi, who turned 74 today, received a rousing traditional welcome upon arrival at the Biju Patnaik International Airport with tribal folk dances and drum beats. Thousands of supporters greeted him on his birthday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led NDA government completed 100 days of its third successive term at the centre today. Speaking at an event at Bhubaneswar in Odisha today, Prime Minister Modi said big decisions have been taken for the empowerment of the poor, farmers, youth and women during the period. Mr. Modi listed out the achievements of the past 100 days.
गरीब, किसान, नौजवान और नारी शक्ति के सशक्तिकरण के लिए बड़े बड़े फैसले लिए गए हैं. बीते 100 दिन में तय हुआ कि गरीबों के लिए 3 करोड़ पक्के घर बनाएंगे. नौजवानों के लिए 2 लाख करोड़ रुपए का पीएम पैकेज घोषित किया गया है. पूरे देश में 75,000 नई मेडिकल सीटें जोड़ने का भी फैसला किया गया है.
On the occasion, several union ministers held press conferences in the national capital to highlight the initiatives taken during the period. Union Home Minister Amit Shah said projects worth 15 lakh crore rupees were sanctioned or initiated during the past 100 days.
100 दिन में लगभग 15 लाख करोड़ रुपए की परियोजनाओं को चालू किया गया है. 100 दिन को मैंने 14 स्तंभों में बांटा है. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का जहां तक सवाल है, 100 दिन में 3 लाख करोड़ की परियोजनाएं हमने घोषित भी की है, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन भी शुरू हुआ है.
Speaking on One Nation, One Election, the Home Minister said it will be implemented by the government in this term. He said census work will be initiated soon. Talking exclusively to Akashvani News, Union Minister for Parliamentary Affairs Kiren Rijiju said Of the 15 lakh crore rupees sanctioned for the welfare of the people, the government will spend 3 lakh crore rupees towards Nari Shakti.
In the first 100 days itself, we have accomplished unprecedented success in terms of reaching out to the people through various packages. For the women, we are going to spend 3 lakh crore for Nari Shakti, 2 lakh crore for skilling and training of the youth for their better opportunities in terms of getting employment.
In an interview to DD News this evening, Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnav highlighted several big decisions taken by the NDA government in the last 100 days, which will bring positive transformation among every section of the society.
3 करोड़ प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना के तहत नए घर, जिससे कि हर एक व्यक्ति के जीवन में एक जो बड़ी जरूरत होती है घर पूरी हो। साथ ही साथ 70 वर्ष से अधिक आयु के जो हमारे वृद्ध नागरिक हैं, उन सबको कवर करना आयुष्मान में। जिस गरीब परिवार में जहां पे ऑलरेडी 5 लाख रुपए का कवरेज है, उसमें अगर बुजुर्ग व्यक्ति हैं तो उसमें 5 लाख प्लस 5 लाख और यानी करीब समझो 10 लाख का कवरेज मिलता है।
Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Rajiv Ranjan Lalan Singh, said the country has secured the second spot globally in fish production, a record achievement following a substantial investment of 38,572 crore rupees in various schemes. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on X at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. You're listening to News at 9. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has resigned from the post of the Chief Minister. Mr. Kejriwal met Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena this evening and submitted his resignation. Meanwhile, senior Aam Aadmi Party AAP leader Atishi met Lieutenant Governor Saxena this evening and staked claim to form the government. AAP had earlier announced that Atishi will be the new Chief Minister of Delhi. She was elected as the leader of AAP Legislative Party during party MLA's meeting. Making the announcement after the meeting, City Minister Gopal Rai said the party wants the assembly elections in Delhi to be held in October-November this year. Mr. Rai accused the BJP of conspiring to finish the AAP.
विधायक दल की बैठक में सर्वसम्मति से निर्णय हुआ है कि अगले चुनाव तक हम चाहते हैं कि ये चुनाव अक्टूबर-नवंबर में कराए जाए, जल्द से जल्द कराए जाए। जब तक चुनाव नहीं होता है, अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को प्रचंड बहुमत से जनता दिल्ली का मुख्यमंत्री नहीं बनाती है, तब तक के लिए आतिशी जी को दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में जिम्मेदारी निभाने के लिए प्रस्ताव सर्वसम्मति से पारित हुआ है।
On the other hand, BJP took a dig at AAP. Talking to media, Delhi BJP chief Virendra Sachdeva said, just changing the face will not change the party's character.
चेहरा बदल गया है, लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी का भ्रष्टाचारी कैरेक्टर वो वहीं का वहीं है और दिल्ली की जनता उस भ्रष्टाचार का हिसाब मांग रही है। एक महिला को सीएम बनाया, लेकिन आतिशी को जवाब देना पड़ेगा कि जितने टाइम से वो मंत्री हैं, आज दिल्ली की सड़कों की हालत देखिए, पीडब्ल्यूडी विभाग वो देख रही है, दिल्ली की हर सड़क की यही हालत है। शिक्षा का काम आतिशी देख रही थी, 9th क्लास के 1 लाख से ज्यादा बच्चे फेल हो जाते हैं, 11th क्लास के 54,000 बच्चे फेल कर दिए जाते हैं, तो उनके पेरेंट्स को जवाब तो देना पड़ेगा ना।
In Jammu and Kashmir, the stage is set for the first phase of assembly elections tomorrow. 24 assembly constituencies spread over 7 districts will go to polls in this phase. Of these, 8 seats are in 3 districts of Jammu region and 16 are in 4 districts of Kashmir Valley. Over 23 lakh voters will decide the fate of 219 candidates, including 90 independents. Elaborate security arrangements have been made in the Union Territory for the assembly polls. Polling for the second phase in the Union Territory will take place on the 25th of September and the third phase will be held on the 1st of October. In Haryana, campaigning is gaining momentum for single-phase assembly elections. Senior BJP leader and Home Minister Amit Shah addressed a poll rally in Bhiwani today. He criticized the Congress, saying that the party is against reservation for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and backward classes. Voting for the 90-member State Assembly will be held on the 5th of October. IPS officer Manoj Kumar Verma has been appointed as the new Commissioner of Kolkata Police today. Verma, a 1998 batch IPS officer, was serving as Additional Director General or ADG, Law and Order of West Bengal. Verma replaces Vineet Kumar Goyal, who has been transferred to the role of ADG and IGP of Special Task Force of West Bengal Police. The transfers come in the wake of the rape and murder of a trainee doctor at RG Kar Medical College Hospital in Kolkata last month. The 10-day-long Ganesh Chaturthi festival culminated this evening on the occasion of Anant Chaturdashi with the immersion of Lord Ganesha's idols in water bodies across Maharashtra and other parts of the country. Our correspondent reports that Mumbai came alive as lakhs of devotees thronged roads in the city for the immersion processions.
उसको फिर से जलवा दिखाना ही होगा, अगले बरस आना है, आना ही होगा.
Mumbaikars today bid a tearful adieu to Lord Ganesh, whom they lovingly call Ganpati Bappa, on the culmination of the 10-day-long Ganeshotsav. Idols from homes and Ganesh mandals were taken for immersion amid rhythmic beats of drums and jubilant chants of Ganpati Bappa Moria, Pudcha Varshi, Laukarya. The Visarjan processions of the famous Lal Bagh Cha Raja and Mumbai Cha Raja are one of the most iconic sights of the city. Lakhs of devotees eagerly waited on streets for the final darshan of the deity. Mumbai police have beefed up security and have made elaborate arrangements for smooth flow of traffic. Pradhan, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
उसको फिर से जलवा दिखाना ही होगा, अगले बरस आना है, आना ही होगा.
Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Bhupender Yadav, has said that developing countries need more than $5 trillion to meet their climate goals by 2030. Addressing the 19th edition of the CII-ITC Sustainability Summit today in New Delhi, the minister emphasized the need for financial support and technology transfer to combat climate change. He said India is one of the few countries that have fulfilled all the indices of the Paris Agreement before time. India has sent 53 tons of emergency flood relief assistance worth $1 million to Myanmar under Operation Sadbhav. Typhoon Yagi caused loss of hundreds of lives and massive destruction of property in the neighbouring country. Operation Sadbhav is part of broader efforts to support the people of Myanmar in line with India's long-standing Act East and Neighbourhood First policies. At least 18 people have lost their lives so far in flooding caused by Storm Boris in Central and Eastern Europe. In Poland, 4 people have died due to flood-related incidents. A month-long state of natural disaster has been declared in the areas worst hit by flooding. In Romania, 7 people have died and a state of emergency has been declared for one of the worst affected regions till the 16th of next month. In the Czech Republic, 3 people have died and more than 13,000 people have been evacuated. In Austria, 4 people have died and thousands of households were without electricity and water in Lower Austria. In Lebanon, dozens of people were wounded today when pagers used for communication exploded across the country. Lebanon State News Agency reported blasts in the southern suburbs of Beirut and several other areas. Multiple news agencies are reporting that the pagers belong to members of the Lebanese terrorist group Hezbollah. Iranian media reported that Iran's ambassador to Lebanon, Mushtaba Amani, was also injured in one of the blasts. Lebanon's Crisis Operations Center called on all medical workers to report to their respective hospitals to help cope with the influx of wounded people requiring urgent care. On to sports now. In hockey, India lifted the Men's Asian Champions Trophy for the record 5th time after defeating host China 1-0 at Sasanbuyar this evening. In a high-intensity clash, India's Jugraj Singh slotted home the only goal of the game in the 4th quarter. Team India, who were the defending champions, are the most successful team in the competition with 5 titles. The men in blue were playing in their 6th Asian Champions Trophy hockey final from the 8 editions held so far. China had made their maiden appearance in the final. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi lays foundation stone and dedicates to the nation railway projects worth over 2,800 crore rupees at Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Also lays foundation stone for national highway projects worth more than 1,000 crore rupees. NDA government completes 100 days of its 3rd consecutive term at the centre today. Prime Minister asserts big decisions taken for empowerment of poor, farmers, youth and women during the period. Arvind Kejriwal resigns as Delhi Chief Minister. AAP leader Atishi stakes claim to form government. State set for first phase of assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir tomorrow. Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav says developing countries need over $5 trillion to meet climate goals. And in hockey, India lifts Men's Asian Champions Trophy for record 5th time. That's all in the news at 9. Good night.